What's up guys, it's Kaelin and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a different kind of video. It's going to be a chit-chatty video. It's going to be a get ready with me kind of video. I've never done one of these personally. I've done kickbacks where I've talked and I've done skincare before, but this one I'm going to be actually getting ready to go out. So I'm going to be doing my hair, I'm going to be doing the skincare, the face in general. I'm going to be doing the outfit, but I'm also going to be doing fragrance, which is in partnership with Dossier. Dossier sent me some more fragrances. I actually am super excited because I get to try some more fragrances from them. This has been something that I've been wanting to do as far as just grow my fragrance palette. I'm super thankful for the opportunity because yeah, I get to try some new stuff and work with a cool brand. You already know who Dossier is. I've done a video on them before, breaking down the differences between fragrances and the fragrance types and categories, all of those things. So if you want to see that video, I will link that above. But I want to get right into this video because it is very, very chit-chatty. I'm going to be talking about relationships overall, not just specifically dating relationships, but that as well. Relationships overall in general, just because, yeah, I feel like that's something that has been really near and dear to my heart very recently. So I wanted to talk about that and just give you some of my insight, update you guys on my life, and all of those things. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the video. However, if this is your first time seeing my face, ever hearing my name, what's up? My name is Kaelin Williams, okay? I do anything from entertainment videos, social and political commentary videos, and even men's lifestyle and grooming videos like the one you're watching. So if this seems like it suits your fancy, if this seems like it gets your gears going, you know what you gotta do? You gotta hit that subscribe button. You gotta hit the notification bell. Because what we don't need is for YouTube not to send you notifications, because they're sometimes iffy on that, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. So we're just gonna cover all our bases, okay? And for those of you that you have been here before, you've watched other videos, you've seen my face before, and you have not subscribed, you are fake. I'm gonna give you this opportunity to redeem your, thank you. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, baby. We see each other now. Okay, but without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so like I said, this is in partnership with Dossier, so at the end I will be getting into my fragrances because I want to talk just a little bit about that later. But for right now, we're going to start with the face because I have not washed my face. I've brushed my teeth, that's it. I am going to be doing this video right here. So I got me a bowl right here of hot water. Alright, so I got my water and my towel. So I said I was going to be talking about relationships, and I am going to start with the boyfriend because that is what a lot of people are concerned about. I still get questions about it still to this day. And because it was a vital part of my life. Like, I mean, I won't say that like boyfriends in general are like make or break in anything, but it was the time. And I'm also gonna be doing my skincare and I'm gonna be doing my hair care and all of those things, but I'm not gonna really be talking much about that. Like, I might show you guys the products, but yeah, I don't wanna get too lost in that because when I tried to film this before, I got really lost on the products and started being the influencer and telling you guys the products and how to use them instead of actually talking about the topic. So if you guys want to see more detailed videos on my skincare routine, my hair care routine, please let me know in the comments because I would definitely like to make those videos. However, this just ain't that video yet. But yes, it's a relationship. So if you guys don't know, if you guys don't follow me on the socials, which you should be, I had a boyfriend and it was actually my first boyfriend ever. Oh my god, that's so amazing. Oh my god, that feels amazing. Okay, I just wanted to like, I'm a person that like, I get this on my face multiple times. I do this to open up my pores just up front. See, there I go. But yeah, so I had a boyfriend and it was my first boyfriend ever, which was super exciting to me because it was my first boyfriend. And if you know me, I love couples. I love cute couples. I love seeing like happy couples, especially gay happy couples, just because I growing up didn't really see that. And so whenever I see it now, it just really, one, gets me excited because I'm like, again, I didn't see that growing up. So seeing love is just in general, I'm a triple Libra. I'm a Libra stellium. So Libra, if you don't know, is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. So it's just something that really, I don't know, I just love it. I love rom-coms. I love love. But specifically with couples, I just love couples just because, like I said, I didn't see that growing up. So to see happy black ass gay couples always just really really gets me excited. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, you guys go. Y'all go off. Y'all do that, okay? It's almost like a statement that they're making, and so I just love it. Anywho, I am very reserved, and I don't really like dating because of trust issues and just my own shit. But one of my things, it was for this was actually 2019. One of my things for 2019 was because I actually had like a very long situationship, and I was like, okay, I was in a situationship with this boy. Well, I was in one situationship, got out of that, and I ended up losing a friend in the process. And so then when me and this boy started conversing, I was like, okay, I realized that he liked me, and I had feelings for him, but I didn't really understand a relationship because I'd never been in one. And so I was like, Kaelin, just lean in. Lean into the experience, go in, and don't expect the worst. Don't expect it to be the best, because it could not be. Like, this is your first relationship ever. There's gonna be some bumps in the road. However, go in here and lean in and give it your all. Give it your best, because you never know. And you could learn something. And I did. I really did. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about how I actually execute my love languages, because in theory, yes, we all know, oh my God, either I love gifts, or I love words of affirmation, or I love quality time. Like, we all know that. But to what extent, you know? How does it look in practice? You say you like a relationship, and you say you want your relationship to be like this, or these are your non-negotiables, but what does that look like in practice? I used CeraVe, the foaming cleanser, and then this, what you can't see it, but it's Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. As you can see, I've clearly used it because I've pretty much got all of this, and I refilled this, so I've had this one for a while, so I've like got the lettering and stuff off of it, so I need to buy another bottle. I really leaned in, and I learned a lot about myself, a lot about my flaws, a lot about his flaws, a lot about his flaws. But, and not even just on him, because I don't want to make this a bashing video, because in the words of Destiny's Child, you know I'm not gonna dish you on the internet, because my mama taught me better than that. Alright, how I react to those things, because I'm only responsible for how I react to them, and that is a big thing. And I learned that it's how my communication style is, because I kind of prided myself on, I have relatively decent communication comparatively. I won't say it's the most effective and or the best when it comes to relationships, but I will say that I do my best when it comes to communication, and I try to be fair. Sometimes with being fair, I really just be nice. I don't be being fair, I be nice. And I don't need to always be nice. I need to be, sometimes I do need to be, no, I don't believe in violence, definitely not domestic violence, so no. And even though there was definitely times where I kind of lost my cool a little bit in this relationship, I still heavily believe that like words matter, actions matter, and like I have to take responsibility for those things. So yeah, especially within gay relationships, because it's really easy. It's so different when it's a straight relationship, because you know there's an unspoken rule, or even just very spoken rule, where guys aren't supposed to hit girls. But when it's two niggas, sometimes you really just be like, and that's it. Once it gets to that point, you just gotta go. You just don't need to be there. And so that's what it was. Once it got to a point where I was like, I want to fight. Like you have me fucked up, you know? Like in that regard, it was like, girl, but if he has you this fucked up to where you want to fight, you need to go, okay? Especially if this is somebody that you care about, this is somebody that you love, and that's what's making you this mad, is because you truly care about this person at the end of the day. And it's not either being reciprocated the way that you want to, it's not being handled the way that you want to. And so you want to express that in different ways, because trust me, when I say I talk a lot. I talk a lot. So once I was over the talking shit, then it was like, okay, well, so you don't learn no other way. But some people also, I realized through that, only know how to operate in drama and toxicity. And that's why I was like, I'm not gonna be that person with you. Like, I'm not gonna be the person where we're fighting and it's just really terrible and awful, and people, because I be seeing some of the girls, and no shade to them because I don't know their problems and I'm not gonna even get in there, but I be seeing some of the girls be out there fighting on their boyfriend, and then like being on Instagram and Twitter the next week, and I'm like, I will have, if you have me fucked up, I will fight. But I don't like to fight. I don't like to get into arguments. I try to stay out of them. I'm very non-confrontational when it comes to a lot of things, because I'm just like, I know myself, and I know at some point in time I'm not going to talk no more. I'm going to want to fight. And so I try to avoid confrontation for that reason, because I'm just like, I don't want to get there. At a certain point, if you're trying to fight me, I'm going to just call the police on you, because I don't have time for this. And I hate calling the police on our people, but I will call them people. I also just got through using Pixie Glow Tonic as my exfoliating toner. Next, I'm going to be doing my hyaluronic acid. You guys can't see that from the Inky list. I have all these things listed down below as well. But I also had to realize, you know, like I said, some people don't know how to operate just out of a place of love. Like, some people don't know how to operate they don't know how to operate in peace. They know how to operate in chaos. They know how to operate with violence, and that's just not a place I need to be at. And some people just also are not in a space to love you the way you need it to be loved. And that's also another thing that I had to learn, was that some niggas are just not like, y'all are not there when it comes to how they need to be loved and how you need to be loved. And though they may love you, they may truly, in their version of love you, and that is valid. And I can't lie and say that I don't think that person cared about me, because a lot of times I am dramatic and I'm like, you don't give a fuck about me, you don't actually care. But what it really is that you don't care for me the way I need to be cared for. And once I discovered that, is like, oh, it's a chop, because you're never going to be able to do that. You're never going to be able to get there. And trying to teach somebody how to love you the way that you need to be loved, it's really hard. Like, some people do it, and I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm going to be taking Fenty because I am going to be outside. Some people can teach people how to love them, and that's good for them. Good for them. And it sucks, because I know a lot of niggas don't really know how to love on each other. Like, they don't know how to show that level of affection with each other, especially in close proximity, outside of like a brother or like a family member. And even that can be kind of dicey. Straight men don't know how to do it, and gay men take a lot of those things on, and then they try to date men, and then it's just like, now we don't know what we're doing. Now it's getting tired. So I get that. But I'm also like, at my age, I've done a lot of introspective work. I've been in therapy now. I've been in therapy now for a while. I've been in therapy for 3 months now. I did therapy in high school and then in college a little bit on and off. But now I've been in therapy for the last 3 months, which I'm really happy about. And I tell everybody, therapy is amazing. Therapy is very vital. But I do a lot of introspective work. And so with that being said, if I can do that, there's no reason you should not be able to do that. He's in therapy now, though, so hopefully he does well. Hopefully he does well over there. But I hope he does well. I hope the next boy he's with gets a better version of him. That's all I can hope for. I hope that you're onward and upward growth, but over there. Anywho, I will have a more detailed video about like boyfriends and situationships and dating in general, my dating life in general, and where that is. I don't want to make this video just about that, because now that I've been 25, a lot of my relationships have been, I'm putting olive oil on my hands because I put oil on my face as well. Put a light amount, like I put like 1 or 2 drops in my hand. You don't want to be looking like a fresh piece of fish out the grease. That's not what we want. Some chapstick, because you don't need crusty lips. Like I said, 25 has been has been about relationships. Fostering a lot of my relationships, and I have just been learning that you just have to foster relationships. Like, it's not as easy as it used to be when I was a kid, you know. And that has been kind of hard, because I'm a person that is very independent. I'm a person that's not a loner, because I am an extrovert, but I sometimes, especially growing up with my family, I was a person that was like, I was the only kid like growing up in my household. So it was hard keeping up with my siblings, because if I didn't see them at family gatherings, like, we didn't really talk throughout the year most of the time. Now that we don't go to a lot of family gatherings, now that I live in California, it's like I don't really talk to my siblings ever. When it comes to my friends, I don't see my friends in college or in high school anymore. I don't see them every day. So fostering those relationships, and now that we're in different time zones, is really, really fascinating. With family in general, just the fact that I don't see you guys every day. I don't see you guys we don't talk every single day, but not that I don't love you or that I don't care. Or that they don't care about me and vice versa. It's not that like you don't care, you don't love me, but also realizing, you know, fostering the relationships that also people are putting effort into, because there's a lot of times where people are like, oh, they don't ever call you or they don't ever do anything for you. And because people have stuff going on, I'm totally like, I get that. Like, we all got a life, bitch. So do your thing, live your life. But if I feel like, okay, I've reached out a couple of times and I've tried to really invest in this relationship and I don't feel like that's been reciprocated. And when I say I don't feel like that's been reciprocated, that means like, you don't be answering my phone calls, you don't be calling me back, you don't engage with me at least on social media, you know, like we can at least be, sometimes when I say like internet friends and social media friends, like I have a space for those people, but it's like I get it in LA or all working, we never really get a chance to just sit down, and when we do, it's usually with people in our already close circle, like we do the same thing. So sometimes I'm okay with that, but for the most part, especially if like I consider you my close friend or family member, like I want to talk to you, even if it's once a month, once every 3 months, like I get it. We can have a quarterly check-in, you know? I'm down for that. But I want to actually invest time, 2-3 hours on the phone, on FaceTime or something, to where I can really just hear about your life, hear about what's been going on, hear where are you mentally, where are you physically, where are you emotionally, where are you spiritually, like where are you and how, like I just want to know and invest in that. And that's how I am as a person. And if I don't feel like that's ever given to me, then that's when I'm like, okay, I'm not going to put no effort into this. But most of my friendships and most of my relationships over this past year, it's just been realizing, you know, meet people where they're at, and also just try, like people are always trying their best. Like people are trying their best, like especially my friends. I can't say nothing about the rest of y'all, but my friends, I feel like they're really just a good, solid group of folks. We just trying our best out here, okay? We just trying our best, live our good black. I'm also putting on some deodorant because I use spray-on deodorant. I know some people are like, natural deodorant. No, I'm not doing that. Now I'm on to hair because I like to do my hair after I do my skincare, because I don't like to mix the oils from my face and my hair. Like, I don't like to put my hair oils on my face, like, if that makes sense. Yeah, I have the spray bottle with, this is just water, just because I like to lightly dampen my hair. Fostering relationships has just been a big priority of mine, like within the last 6 months. Because I think at first I was just like trying to figure out like, what's 25 trying to teach me? What am I was in my relationship, and so, you know, when you are in relationships, sometimes people are like, oh, you kind of dip off on them, or you're giving all your time to your boyfriend. So when I was in my relationship, I was like, I don't want to be that person. So I started at that point in time, when I went back home, I was like, okay, these are the people that truly make me happy. And I wasn't necessarily fully happy in my relationship all the time. So I was like, I need to find a way to separate myself from this and really be around the people that make me happy, especially last year on my birthday. As you guys have seen on my birthday vlog, which I will also link below or above. Yeah, I really had just such a good time with my best friends. When I went back home, I had such a good time with my best friends, and realizing that those relationships that I have fostered for so long really have a lot of value to me and really make me feel just happy and just loved. So yeah, I really wanted to make sure that I keep those and I foster those, especially because the pandemic has really taught me that we're all going through shit. Anything can happen at any point in time. And so making an effort, you know, making that effort to keep these people in your life, because anything can happen. You can lose loved ones. The world could stop and you could lose everybody that you're close to, you know? Like, you can never see these people again. My leave-in, this is my favorite leave-in ever. This one and Mixed Chicks was also really good. But this one has probably been my favorite thus far. I can't say. Just because I like the consistency, and I feel like it really does help for my hair when it's short. When my hair is longer, the Mixed Chick was a lot. I like that one, but I haven't compared them in a while. Yeah. So, what next? That was friends and family. Yeah, and then just also my relationship with myself. Like, I have really been on this self-help kick, and just now that especially I've been like super active fitness, now that I have been more active as far as my fitness journey has been, and then also I'm gonna be taking this Moroccan oil, and then also being in therapy and then just doing a lot of self-reflection, I really feel like I've gotten a lot closer to myself and knowing like what I want for myself, how I want to be treated, how I want to be loved, how I want to be talked to, how I need to be talking to myself, how I need to be loving myself. Because like I said, even in my relationship, I wanted to make sure I didn't just feel like I needed to be fed love from him. Like I needed to also have that love for myself, take control of my own emotions and take control of my own image and take control of my own actions, because sometimes I feel like people in relationships can get lost in that. And so these are all things I was thinking about in my relationship. I'm like, okay, and that's probably part of my problem as well, is that I think about all the things that could go wrong in any capacity, like not just in the relationship, but it's like, oh, do people think that I'm not hanging out with him just because I got a boyfriend? Or does this come across as this? Or are you only doing this because like you're in this relationship? Or are you really taking care of yourself? Like I'm just very, very introspective. I'm always in my head. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I was good. And when I got out of the relationship and how it was taking a toll on me, I was like, so bitch, you weren't good. You were good to a degree, but it was just for the moment, you know, it was for the moment. And now we need more back in here. We need to bring it back here. We need to bring the self-love. What are the things? And I am so thankful that prior to the pandemic, I had developed a lot of self-care strategies. So when I got out of the relationship, I was just like, what did you do before then? What did you do before you had this boyfriend? How do you take care of yourself without having another individual around you all the time? Okay, and I fell right back into routine. And then just also manifesting shit, man. Like manifesting new relationships, and not boyfriend relationships. It's a helicopter. But managing friendships, like I literally was like, okay, well now that I'm not in this relationship and the world is starting to open back up, I need to make friends. Like I need friends. Like I won't function without a community. Like I need to really invest in this community. And part of me was like, okay, well I'm not the going out type, so I didn't want to go out. But I'm like, girl, how else you gonna meet people? You need to go out, and then if you meet people out, then invite them to go other places for more intimate events, like going either just to drink by yourself, going out to the park, going out to the beach, doing all those things. I'm also using Got to Be glue. So now, Got to Be glue, not Gorilla Glue, god damn it. And also, I use the gel version first because I just use, and I use, when I say like a little bit, like a little bit. I use a little bit just to lay those flyaways down, and then it also just lays my hair down a lot flatter, because y'all know me, I'm a bonnet boy if anything, and I don't like to wear do-rags overnight because I feel like I just wake up with migraines, and I'm just not a fan, because if I don't tie it tight enough, that bitch is gonna be off in the bed somewhere. And if I tie it too tight, then yeah, like I said, I wake up with migraines. I'm taking another brush. This is a softer bristle brush. I'm just gonna put that in there because I don't need to just be digging in there. I just want to lay it on top so I can get those flyaways. And then I'm gonna go in with the spray after that. But yeah, fostering in my community, specifically gay black men. Like I wanted to have more gay black friends because growing up I didn't have a lot of gay black friends. So I wanted to have more gay black friends. I wanted to have more people in my circle, and I wanted to be a part of this community more. So I kept saying that, and I kept asking the universe for that. And now I have some really wonderful friends. I just came from another event this past weekend, and that was amazing. And then when I go out, now I see people that I know, and even if we're just like, oh my God, how are you? Oh my God, that's good, that's great, catching up. Because I'm a genuine person when I go do that. Like I think some people think, oh, small talk isn't genuine. But my small talk, when I'm not going to talk to you if I don't know you. If I don't know you and I don't care about you, I'm not going to talk to you. If I don't like you, I'm definitely not going to talk to you. So if I'm going to talk to you, I'm making a genuine moment. But I understand, like, you got friends, you got close friends that you're going to hang out with. We don't need to make this a thing. And I'm good, like I said, by myself and or with one other person. And I have my close friends. So I'm like, we don't have to make it a thing. But hey, how are you? How have you been? Even if it's for 5 minutes, that genuine connection with other folks, I just love it. So that's me. Some people don't like small talk, but that's me. That's how I feel. I genuinely care about people, especially if I know you from online, and then it's like we get a chance to meet in person. I'm like, okay, hey, how's it going? And then if I still interact with you online, then I'm like, okay, I'm looking in my mirror, by the way. If I see you online again, I'm like, okay, friend, let's go out. Let's do something together. Let's hang out together. How are you? Let's whatever. Once I get those back at a space where I'm comfortable, I think maybe I'll start dating again. Once I feel like internally I am more aligned with myself, I'll start dating again. Once I've been in therapy for probably a year, it's probably when I'll be like, okay, now I can probably be in a space to date. Because I know that there's just a lot of work that I can do. And I just am a perfectionist with a lot of things. So especially with my life, I want to make sure that I'm in a space mentally, financially, emotionally, that I am comfortable to invite someone else in. I don't want to invite someone else in and I'm a mess still. Because even though you may be a good person and you may be a good friend, but you ain't got your internal life together, now you're just wreaking havoc on other people. And what I don't stand for is emotional recklessness. No, do not be a menace to other people's emotional stability just because you want some companionship. That is selfish as hell. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's where I'm at right now as far as that. I think that I'm making progress. Like I said, if you guys have watched some of my vlogs, I really was trying to make friends. So I've made some friends. I'm getting out there more. I am having better self-talk. Oh, as far as internally, even just like the fact that with dating, like beforehand with getting HIV, like I really didn't know how to process dating. So dating that one boy helped tremendously. I mean, granted, I've talked to niggas before, so that I wasn't stressed in that regard for real. But having a real long-term relationship with somebody, and when I say long-term, I mean we only lasted for like 7 months, but still, having a very committed relationship, an intimate relationship like that really just does help overall, because I think I didn't see gay relationships, so I definitely didn't see like HIV positive relationships in a positive light happen in real life. Like I just never saw that. So yeah, living proof that it can happen, girl. Now I'm gonna sit this on my head, pull this real tight, wait a couple of minutes for this, and then I'm gonna put on my lotion. Okay, so whenever I go out, my favorite lotion that I live by, not me stripping, my favorite lotion that I live by is this from Trader Joe's. It's a coconut body butter. I love this, especially in the summertime, because it is light, but it has coconut oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. And though I don't really like coconut oil on my body, this body butter doesn't break me out. Not nearly as much as coconut oil does. I don't think that it breaks me out at all, but it doesn't break me out. And it has just a nice light scent. But anytime I've just worn this on its own, people have said, oh my God, you smell really nice. And especially in the daytime, I like to wear it because it is a more daytimey scent. It smells just like shea butter. It smells very light. It smells fluffy, but it smells like it does have like, it's not super floral. It's very gender neutral. It's very, it's not something that's overpowering, but it is something that when you walk by, you're just like, or when you get really close up on somebody, it's like, oh, your natural body just smells like it smells like you really bathed that day, like you had a good shower that day, and not just like the clean shower. It's like, oh, you smell kind of nice. Oh, okay, what you use? What is this? Oh, your lotion. Okay. Yeah. So I like this. Just as I like this as like a base thing, because when I put on my actual fragrances, I don't want my lotion to overpower it. So either I'll do oil and like vanilla essential oil, like a mixture of that, or I'll just do this because I already put oil on my body, so I don't want to put too much oil on my body. But yeah, okay, so now that's done. Now that brings us to our sponsor. So, you know, Dossier, they come in these boxes. So again, it's not the most luxurious box ever, but that's the point, is that it's just like the Trader Joe's of fragrances. You know how Trader Joe's is a top tier grocery store? However, all they do is make their own versions, their dupes of other classic things that you like, and their version is probably better. That's what Dossier is, okay? They make fragrances, and honestly, some of the fragrances that I have tried, I like them better than their their counterparts that are $300. And these should stay on all night. Like, I've been out at night for hours, okay? Got back home, I was very drunk, threw my clothes off, and then I put them into the laundry the next day, and I literally could still smell the fragrance on there. And I was like, this is crazy. So today we have, this is Woody Chestnut. So it is inspired by Mason Margiela's By the Fireplace. Okay, so this one I know that I'm probably gonna like. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know I'm probably gonna like it only because I do like the original fragrance. But like I said, their concentrations are very close. I won't say that they're the exact same thing because like I said, I have smelled some that I'm like, ooh, I like this. I like Dossier's version better than that one because it is a little bit different, and vice versa. Like, there might be the original version that I might smell and be like, okay, the original version has just like a different amount of percentage of like certain notes. It just makes it a little difference of a fragrance profile. So this one is By the Fireplace, but I know that I like this one. It has pink pepper, as the top notes are pink pepper, orange blossom, cloves. The middle notes are chestnut, Grwm wood. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cade wood, and then the base notes are vanilla, Peru balsam, and cedar wood. So y'all know I love a good vanilla wood scent. Y'all know I love a good vanilla wood scent. I'm really interested to see how this orange blossom and clove kind of make the top part of it. Like, I'm very interested, but that's really just the most volatile, the beginning notes of it. But when it seeps in, it's going to be very vanilla, cedarwood, Peru balsam, which is like really, really good. It was sexy man. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. So, okay, it does. I can see it does come across more spicy up front. I've smelt it on this. So this, okay, I smelt it in the box, and yeah, it does come across spicy up front, but I know that when it comes down, it's gonna be like very vanilla-y. But I'm gonna be going out tonight I'm gonna be out today all day, but I want something that's a little bit more daytimey. So hopefully this other one, let's see, this one is Citrus Ginger. Eau de Parfum. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell y'all how much the percentage was. Look at me skipping ahead. The percentage for Woody Chestnut is 18%, which is okay. Because the replicas are Eau de Toilette, so they're like not supposed to be. This is an Eau de Parfum. Okay, this is definitely gonna last longer than the Eau de Toilettes. They're a little bit less in percentage. I think those are like, normally Eau de Toilettes are like 12% maybe. Less than 15 for sure. This one is 18%, so this one will last a decent amount. Okay. And then this one, Citrus Ginger, is based off Chanel Blue. The top notes are peppermint, lemon, ginger. The middle notes are vetiver, pink pepper, nutmeg, and then the base notes are sandalwood, incense, and cedarwood. Okay, so this might be interesting. I'm actually interested to see because I think based on the top notes, it might be very light, but I want to see how this ginger smells like up front. The ginger and nutmeg is really what's throwing me off. Interesting. I think I'm really getting a lot of the ginger up front, the lemon ginger, which is maybe throwing me off, but I want to see how this works throughout the night. So, because I think that the sandalwood and incense may make it like come down, and especially with the coconut body butter on me, like I think that may make it not as, because the ginger doesn't come across spicy right now. It's just coming across like in your face, and it's very in your face right now. But that's just the top notes that I'm smelling right now. So I want to see, because this one seemed like it'd be a better one for the daytime. So we're gonna go with this one. When I spray them, I spray my wrist, both wrists. Of course, to spray the wrist. Okay, and even when it comes out. Okay, I wasn't thinking I was gonna like this. But once it comes out, like up here, when you smell it from here, it doesn't smell the hottest, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't thinking so, but once it's sprayed out, it immediately like lightens up. Like, I think I'm getting very much so ginger just right here. But once it sprayed out, I can especially with them, and now I think I'm getting the coconut as well, but I definitely can get the peppermint, and I definitely can get the sandalwood. Okay. Okay. And then I also spray one right here on my collarbone. Just because, I spray two. I'm lying. And then I let those go. I'm trying to layer scents. I'll spray them right here. Most times I don't, just because if I get them right here and I get them right here and I get them right here, it's kind of everywhere around me. So that's fine. I'm not gonna layer this today just because I already have like a lot going on with my scented lotion and that. So yeah, we're not gonna do that right now. But this one, it does smell nice. So let me put on my outfit. You guys aren't gonna really be able to see my outfit just because the way that my room's set up, I'm just not gonna be able to give y'all the whole look right now. But I will insert a picture right here of my outfit so you guys can see what it looks like. This top is from ASOS. I can at least show you guys the top because the jeans are from Zara and then the shoes are from ASOS as well. I'm gonna be wearing some black Chelsea boots. Yeah. So I wanted a sweater vest kind of moment just because I know at night here in LA it can get kind of cool, and so I wanted to make sure that I had something else. Like, this is gonna be covered, okay? It's gonna be covered and it's like, oh, this looks kind of nude. LOL. Okay, it wasn't supposed to be nude, but I was going for brown, but I mean, brown skin girl. You know, that's debated. Some people say I'm light skin, some people say I'm brown, but in the middle. However, this gives very brown tan moment. So I like it. And yeah, so we're gonna get our earrings on. These earrings are just from a beauty supply store. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And beauty supply store earrings, because I lose earrings all the time. They're nice. They get the job done. But the moment that I have real diamonds, talk to me nice. Once I get those, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. Okie dokie. Y'all see? Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see the waves. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see the waves. Y'all gotta get into this. Y'all see this? It's giving ocean. It's giving large body of water. Okay? Alright. I also got this necklace from Urban Outfitters. It's really cute. It's like a lock necklace. I like to put this on after I put on my shirt because sometimes it bugs up when I put on my shirt because my eyebrows just get messed up in that process. So this is e.l.f. It's one of my secret weapons. It's clear gel. I'm running out of it, so I need to go get it. And it's not that expensive, so I just need to go get some more. It's like literally $2. And it helps your brows stay in place. And yeah. A little bit more. Like I said, it just helps your brows stay in place, stay nice and tight and right. And then I also do it for my lashes to give me a little bit of oomph in the lash. That is the look. This is where we are today. It looks really, I feel like I look really good. Okay. I'd date me. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I don't want to keep you guys super long because I know this video was already very chatty. So yeah, so without further ado, this is the look, this is everything. I hope you guys learned something from this. I don't like to just like put my business out there, but I think this is something that we can all kind of benefit from, just fostering relationships, really trying to invest in other people, because I think sometimes we get in our head and we can kind of get a little scared because it is a moment of vulnerability, really opening yourself up to other people, but community, fostering relationships is what it's about. Like, we thrive with community. It takes a village, goddamn. So, yes, I think that we can all benefit from that. I think that sharing like ourselves and loving each other, like loving people that love you for sure, but also sharing ourselves, opening ourselves up, and really investing in deep, quality, meaningful relationships will take you far. So, that's all I got. You know what you gotta do. You gotta stay cute. You gotta stay classy. You gotta stay kind. Okay. See you in my next video. Love ya. See ya. Bye.